Yo, I gotta show you guys this. So this vacuum pump is working phenomenally. So basically what you do, you pump it up to about 15 psi. There's a tube with a canister, and then there's another tube that connects to the bleeder screw here. And I gotta show you guys how much air is in this system. So master sill, I'm just gonna top it up quickly. I've literally had to top up the master sill like 3,000 times. So tubes attached to like this nipple on this dumb bleeder brass line that's so thick and carries so much air. That's why so many Z people delete this. Should have done it when the engine was out, but I didn't, so whatever. Just pump her up. You can see the needle. Okay, so it's at 15 just about. So now you crack the bleeder screw. Crazy. Look at all that. Full of air. I've done this like probably like 8 or so times today and 100 times yesterday, and there's still so much air in the system. So I threw this wheel on. I have one of these. It's like a Barcelona ES1. I want to find 3 more because they look pretty good on the car. But to take the clutch fan off, I'm going to tuck this harness here. There's this harness that runs through the front end of the engine stock, but I'm gonna relocate it. I'm gonna bring it here and probably mount it somewhere in this vicinity here. Without that harness running here, it looks a lot better. I don't have a power steering pump on this engine, so I just took off the power steering reservoir just to, since it's not even being used or connected at the moment. Oh shit, check it out. Hey. Yup. Look at that. Look at that. Hell yeah. Listen to that fuel pump. Yes, sir. Shit. Let's see if she cranks just for like 1 quick second. Quick on and off. Oh, dude, this is gonna be sick if it does. Oh shit, it does. Oh my god. Yo. Woo! IG sees it first, and Snapchat sees it first. Basically, I'm doing all the little things that you need to do, but it's kind of boring to film, like replace the vacuum lines, make sure everything's all connected, make sure all the plugs, there's no like unplugged plugs, and yeah, just like the miscellaneous stuff that you gotta do, but it's looking really good. Check out this hack that I'm gonna do on this. This connector for it is broken, so it doesn't stay on, and like with the engine moving and vibrating and all that stuff, it'd be easy for it to just slip off like that. And this is the boost solenoid, so I'll show you guys the after here. So there it is. There's the work of art. Look at that zip tie through the connector and then around it, holding it down. Sometimes it'd be like this on JDM harnesses, so. But that ain't going anywhere. Just a random tip here is when you're working in the engine bay for like a long period of time, jack the car up because it's like better for your back. You're not bending over, hunched over, working on low cars like that. Yeah, look at this angle. Look with the wheel, the engine, and the float dash. Alright, so there's the harness, and I brought it along here into this connector clip piece here. It does connect to the, there's like a water temp sensor and a ground, and I don't want to extend those wires. It comes out of the harness right there. And I'm going to be mounting that bracket hole up to that 10 mil over there.
Check out the new setup, guys. It's pretty mint. Got this new workbench here. Moved my toolbox here. The car was flipped the other way initially, so car's facing this way now, and now I got a workbench. I could put all my tools here. I don't have to be running around and while I'm working on it, so hell yeah, this is a dope setup. I'm stoked on this. Moved the speakers over here on this top shelf. That way can get better sound, so work on wiring this in a little later. Doing little garage mods. It's pretty dope. It's coming together. Got a steering wheel up there. In the works of getting a mini fridge. Got a garbage can now. Lights. Laying out all my hardware, tools, stuff like that. It's looking mint. Hell yeah. Living the dream. So I got this electric fan that came with the radiator, and I wasn't gonna use it initially. I usually use a clutch fan on like all my cars because like it's the most efficient in cooling, but it does put a lot of load on the crankshaft. So I think I'm gonna try something new, which I've never done, and use the electric fan. And not only is it gonna look cleaner, but it's gonna clear up a lot of space, which is like a must on the VG engine bays, on the Z engine bays. Cleaner, sleeker, less load on the crank. Hopefully it cools efficiently enough. The rad itself is pretty narrow, so I feel like it's gonna work pretty good. I noticed that stock intercooler piping has these like attachment bracket pieces, and they don't attach to anything, so I'm gonna take the piping off actually and cut these off with a cutting wheel and then grind them down so they're nice and flush with the piping, and then Scotch-Brite the piping and give it a fresh coat of black. So it's the little things that add up and make it look nice, because as you can see it's pretty scratched up and those brackets aren't doing anything other than not making it look clean. Yo, I really be vibing this new setup. I did move the speakers back. I wanted to set it up right away so I could listen to music, but yeah, speakers here, toolbox here, workbench here. My brother picked up a new toolbox here. Couch, Subi, Z. Got this fluorescent light now for the engine bay, so we be good on lighting now. Damn, should be gleaming. Oh yeah, so I'm just organizing my stuff. So there's no clutter in my toolbox, and there's the workbench is free to work on. I got my bolt bins here. Gloves, paper towels. It's thundering right now. And then in this cabinet right here, I have like misc stuff, like Loctite, grease, gasket maker, degreaser, heat shrink, O-rings, paint gun nozzles, sandpaper, zip ties, oil filter wrench, funnels. Still need to organize this area here. But yeah, I'm stoked, man. This be dope, this be dope. Yo, the lightning is actually crazy outside. I gotta try to get a shot for you guys. Oh! Look at this. Just gonna stand out here in the rain. Oh! Damn! Okay. Oh, that lightning light. His body lines be looking sharp. Alright, update. I took the clutch fan off. And I took the intercooler piping off too, and I got the piping for the other side. Ready to Scotch-Brite sand down, so it's good for repainting. I'm also cutting off like these mounting tabs, these brackets. Getting rid of that clutch fan opened up a lot of room here, so let's go. I got the front facing fan on, and then I have the aftermarket electric fan just mocked up, one zip tie holding it. I wanted to see how it was going to look, and I've never actually wired one of these in, so I'm gonna have to search up. I'm assuming it's just power ground, either hooked up to a switch or some sort of sensor that's temperature related. We'll see. Alright guys, so this is probably going to be the end of this video. Honestly, with the Z, I wanted to do like a one video and finish it all, but I'm kind of enjoying like making a series unintentionally. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this, so it's pretty dope. I guess this will be part 2 of the Z build, and part 3 will be coming up. It's pretty up to date, so like when you guys see this footage, it's like pretty much what I just did. It's going really good, cleaning a lot of stuff up, trying new things on this thing, and yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, like this video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Shit, I gotta show you guys this before the end of the video. Look at that. God damn. So these are my brother's AG's 3-piece wheels, and they're for his Subaru. He just got one of them rebuilt, and I just like went ahead and test fitted one of these, and like I actually like how it looks on the Z a lot. Didn't expect to like the look of these that much on this car. Like damn, they're nice and wide too. I think they're 10.5s. A little bit of camber, look nice. I think there's a 10 mil or a 15 mil spacer I had to fit on there because of the brake. Shit. Maybe I'll ask if he'll hook me up with like a brother price because this looks insane. Let's turn the light on.